Hi everyone, welcome to my cafe, my Jake Thatcher, and it's good to be back after a couple of weeks of Halloween and all the a few weeks off break and crap. And congratulations to 80% who made their vaccination in Queensland. We did it. And today it's story time, and this one we're going to read another Australian storybook, and this one's for you. This one we're going to read, it's called Wombat Stew by Marcia K. Vaughan, illustrated by Pamela Loss. So, are we ready for the story? Cameron Lies CC, all over New South Queensland, other state Victoria. Here we go. Wombat Stew. Here is the story. Here we go. Everyone's ready? Here it is. One day, on the banks of a billabong, a very clever dingo caught a wombat and decided to make wombat stew, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy wombat stew. Platypus came up the bank. "G'day, dingo," he said, snapping his bill. "What is all that water for?" "I'm brewing up a gooey, chewy stew with that fat wombat," replied Dingo with a toothy grin. There's that platypus. See this? Platypus here, say hello to Dingo. Here we go. "If you ask me," said Platypus, "the best thing of a gooey stew is mud. Big blocks of billabong mud." "Blocks of mud?" Dingo laughed. "What a good idea. Righto, in they go." So Platypus scooped up big blocks of mud with his tail and tipped them into the billy can. Around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang. "Wombat stew, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy wombat stew." Waltzing out from the shade of the iron bait came Emu. She arched her graceful neck over the brew. "Oh no, Dingo," she flew to. "What we have here?" "Gooey, chewy wombat stew," replied Dingo. "If only it were a bit more chewy," she sighed. "But don't worry, a few feathers will set it right." "Feathers," Dingo smiled, "that will be chewy." Righto, in they go. So into the gooey brew, Emu dropped her finest feathers. Around and around the bubbly billy, Dingo danced and sang. "Wombat stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy wombat stew." Old Tongue the lizard came sliding off his sun-soaked stone. "Silly Dingo," he hissed, "there are no fleas in this stew. Can't be wombat stew without crunchy flyless in it," and stuck it out his bright tongue blue. "There's a lot to be said for flies," argued Dingo, rubbing his paws together. "Righto, in they go." So Lizard snapped 100 flies from the air with his long tongue and flipped them into the gooey, chewy stew. Around and around and around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang. "Wombat stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy wombat stew." We got all that in the stew. And now what happened next? Up through the red dust popped Echidna. "Wait a bit, not so fast," he breathed, shaking the red dust from his quills. "Now I've been listening to all this advice and taking it from me from a munchy stew. You need slugs and bugs and creepy crawlies." There's that dingo and the echidna say you need to get slug bugs and claws and creepies. Dingo wagged his tail. Why, I should have thought of that. Righto, in they go. So Echidna dug up all sorts of creepy crawlies and dropped them into the gooey, chewy, crunchy stew. All these bugs and slugs and creepy crawlies and spiders. See this? There you go. Now what's there? Then, very clear Digger stirred and stirred all the while singing, Wombat stew, wombat stew, hot and spicy, oh so nicey, wombat stew. Just then, the sleepy koala climbed down the scribbly gum tree. Look here, he yawned. Any bush cook knows? You can make a spicy stew without gum nuts. Leave it to a koala to think of gum nuts, Digger laughed and licked his whiskers. Righto, in they go. And into the gooey, chewy, crunchy, munchy stew, koala shook lots and lots of gum nuts. There's the koala putting lots of gum nuts into the stew. What happened? Aha! Cried Digger. Now my stew is missing only one thing. What's that? Asked the elves. That fat wombat. Wait, stop! Hang on, Digger. You can't put the wombat into the stew yet. Why not? You haven't tasted. Righto, I'll taste it. And that very clever Dingo bent over the billy and took a great big slurp of stew. Mmm. Ah, I'm poisoned! He howled. You've all tricked me! Oh no, she poisoned that stewy stew. Ah, I'm poisoned! He howled. You've all tricked me. And he dashed away deep into the bush, never again to sing. Wombat stew, gooey, rooey, yummy, chewy, wombat stew. And that's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed the story of today. It's called Wombat Stew. I hope you enjoyed it. And this is my Calico fans signing off, and I'll see you next time.